everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how to do a mocha look, cafe mocha, and this could be a day look, and then you can totally take it into a night look, so like a dark cafe mocha. And I want to apologize for the noise. We're getting a generator put in, and I've got two dogs that are constantly barking, so there might be times I may have to do voiceover, just because. So let's get started. I'm going to use my newest Eye Look Energized. It's highlighting and cooling. Check this out. It's got like a little metal ball on it, and it releases some serum, and it hydrates the eye, energizes it, gets rid of my dark circles. And then I also didn't get to do my nails. I'm so sorry. So I don't know if you guys are ever like, I want to do videos, but I'm also gardening. So if I do videos, oh yeah, that's the bulldog. He is a bulldog and he cries. If I do videos, I end up having to do my nails, right? Get the difference. But I garden, I clean, I have a couple dogs, I even have 8 quail. And just like doing work around the house, you ruin your nails. So I don't always get a chance. I have to like be very intentional about doing my nails and making them look pretty for the video. So there are some times I have the time to film, so I might as well just film for you guys. So I use tapping motion. They're energized. It's really good to put something under the eye there. And then this is also part of that same collection from Artistry Studio, Zen Energy, My Main Squeeze. So this is hydration and antioxidant boost. Tap. Smells like a smoothie. So moving on to the next thing, make sure your face is hydrated, prep the way you want to prep, all the stuff you want to do. I'm just keeping it simple. It is a day look, but it's a mocha day look. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I should do a little more since it's mocha and mocha's dark. But also you don't really need to overdo it either. So, I should show you what this is. It's a concealer, Perfecting Concealer, and I'm using the color medium. Put it in all the valleys of the face, all the indentations that kind of drag your face down or make it look wrinkly. And just tap it in. If you need a little more, I don't, but I want to do this for the tutorial. I'm going to use the Youth Extend. This is in the level L4W. I am a warm, and I'm just going to tap where I want some more coverage, but let your skin breathe throughout the day. Even if you do full coverage, you can do it with many steps and powder. You don't necessarily need to put a ton of foundation everywhere, but here we go. I did put a self tanner on, and just to make the color look even, just dragging this everywhere. Make sure that the skin tone looks even wherever you decide to put foundation or concealer. That's the whole point. Anything extra, just put it everywhere else. I'm trying to look. I have a mirror on the side here that I have to check everything with. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Now I could do the whole face, so let me grab my face powders. So I have a couple that I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the level 3. Let's see here, level 3 face powder. And I have a tiny little kabuki brush. And make sure the under eye is smooth. And then just tap product underneath. Make sure you set it. Same thing over here. set the nose area, especially if you're very oily. If you are very oily, use a setting spray prior to powder. And this is pretty much the highlight of my face. So I am just using the level 3, but remember the foundation I used was level 4. And I do have a self-tanner just to kind of match the rest of my body. All right, so now I'm going to use this little trick, and you can do it too. If you don't have bronzer or if you don't have contouring products, just use a powder foundation. So this one's an older case, but this is a level 4. Can you see? In comparison to the level 3. Now this is my current foundation right here, level 3, and this is level 4. But the level 4 is a neutral. So neutral will help you by being some type of contour, right? Or a bronzer minus all the sparkle stuff. So let's use, trying to look for a nice brush. Just gonna try to grab a nice fluffy brush for contour. How about this one? This is the Dress Your Face from Tamana Roshan. I love her brushes. And start up here. Just work your way in circular motions and build. And then up into the hairline. Make sure you don't miss that hairline. Otherwise, you're going to see a huge difference between like a little empty space and then contour or bronzer and then the rest of your forehead. So make sure you go all the way up into your hairline just to kind of create the illusion that this is how it's supposed to look. And then go upward here on the temple. And just add a little more. I definitely want that dark, tan look. And then under the chin area. Now don't forget your ears. My ears don't look so tan. You can put foundation on, you can put concealer on, but just match them up, okay? So take off your jewelry before you do all this. That's why I have my jewelry off. Let's say you want a little bit of a contour on your nose. No problem, we can do that. Just grab like a fluffy brush. This is Morphe 434 and dip into that neutral level 4. And I'm just stopping my nose where I don't want it to keep going. And you can do a little round action here. There you go. Then go all the way up again. I have not tried the trick with the fork. I've seen social media, they use that fork trick. Now, if you've got a short nose, take this all the way up into here. I will not. I don't have a short nose. Okay. Now blend out the edges. Go into a lighter color. So I have, the lightest one I have is level 1 powder foundation. I used it up a little more than anything else. And I'm gonna use a little pencil brush, Morphe 149. There we go. Just draw down the middle of the nose here. And right here. See? Let's do a little blush. I'm going to use the Milani. This is Luminoso. It's a baked powder blush. It's very, very pretty. Of course, it's like very peachy. Whatever your blush color is, just go for it. And I'm going to use this brush. It's Morphe 448. Again, sorry for any noise in the background. And just feather it right here on the apple and bring it in. I just want extra blush today. I want to look sun-kissed, not just mocha, because fall is right after summer. So you should still have, let's say, some type of tan, you know? Maybe we'll do a little more bronzer. To be honest, I'd like some. And then over here on the nose, look sun-kissed. I'm liking it. And it's really simple, doesn't take a long time to do. Let's see if I do have, okay, Sugar Rush. Yeah, okay, Sugar Rush, baked bronzer, Sun and Fun. That's what this one is. And I'm gonna use that same brush from DYF and just bronze up my face. Why not? If this isn't for you, then just skip this step, okay? And then don't forget the neck. Okay. I'll think if I want more. All right, so the next thing is we need to do the eyes. So let's do brows first. I have my brow pencil in brown. This is from Artistry. And I always start off with that corner and then using very strong pressure, go all the way down to the tail. Use the spoolie here, brush everything upwards, and you could even hold the hair up if you need. And then connect the bottom and draw the line going towards the inner part of your face. I'll move this here. I have a mirror right here today. In my other tutorials, I had it to the side. I still do, but I have like this tiny one I found, so I'm very happy. All right. And of course, you want to make them look natural, so just don't go too crazy with your eyebrows. With like the extra ombre appearance, makes them look tattooed on. And I like to make mine a little fuller. If you try to think about your youth, what made you look youthful? It's usually not having the wrong color brows or pencil brows. It's full, nice, youthful brows. So fill them in. Okay. Let's see. Next, I want to do my lid. So I'm using a concealer in the color Light. And just apply all over. Grab a flat brush. Let me see if I have one here. A flat brush like this. And then another brush with powder. Sorry, I put my powders away. And just like a foundation powder. And have it ready so you can cover all that you're doing right now. So smooth it out. Fluffy brush. This is a Morphe 451. And just tap it just to kind of set. And then do the same thing here. Next, I'm going to use a contouring stick from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is, let's see here, Mink. I'm just going to put it here. That's going to be my transition shade. Weird, huh? So just using a Morphe brush here. Now you have to think, what does mocha look like? What are the colors of mocha? And you'll actually get some mixed colors if you look at Google, because some of it looks pink. Oh, I did too much here. But that's where, and it has golden undertones, so just keep that in mind. Lots of browns, golden undertone, and then just go darker for like date night. So I'm just buffing this with that brush, making sure that I spread the color. And it creates depth, right? Like it gives me that depth here. Now what do I want? Bronzer. This is a really simple look. I know that mocha sounds like, oh my gosh, very intense, because it's one of the cappuccino looks, the coffee looks that I wanted to do. Go ahead and grab a bronzer. This is a matte bronzing powder palette from Sun Club. And I'm going to use this one here, the second one. They're not really numbered. I want it pretty much on the majority of my eye. Not so much on the inner part as the majority. And just build. So I'm liking this. I think this looks too muddy. There we go. Next, let's do the darker one, which is the one here in the corner. And yeah, if you don't necessarily need to have like shadow palettes and things like that, you can just use any makeup. You can use the same brush. Just know your techniques. See how it's like becoming rich? It's looking like coffee, I guess. So my other options are using really rich chocolate colors. The Nubian by Juvia's. So these are really nice, and they've got the chocolatey colors and also gold. So you can definitely use those. I think I'm going to go into Morphe. This is the Morphe, let's see here, 35P. And they've got some nice chocolate colors. They have a lot of neutrals. So I'm going to go in. Do they have these numbered? Darn. All right, let's see here. I want to use this middle color here, right on the outside. Just tap. And let's do the same thing here. Now, if you're new to this, grab a tissue or your card, like just a flat edge, and put it over here. No big deal. Now, just buff this into the crease there, going up and then go inward, okay? So don't drag too far out. You can actually, but only at the end when we don't have that much product left. Just trying to create a little bit of more depth here in the outer V. And here, just take your time, go slow. Grab this color again. All right. And now I just want a clean brush, just like a clean fluffy brush. Go in and buff that crease, just the crease. Just melts the products together. Okay. Let's see how this looks here. Good. So what I want now is to grab another brush. We'll move on to just layering. And actually, I would like a pencil brush. That's what I'm going to use. Pencil brush. This is a Morphe E24. And there's like this dark espresso color here next to the black. And now we will line the lash line. And I'm not going all the way in. And we can clean that up later if you didn't quite get the line you wanted. If you're doing this for a date night, like a night look, you want it a little darker, a little more dramatic. So add the black instead, and then add a little of the espresso color in the V here. So with the same pencil liner, I already touched this, but I'm going to go over here above the black. And I'm just going to put it right here. Right there, I'm not really going to move it much. Let's just add a little more brown over right here. Just keep layering until you really like it. And then we'll fix that transition shade, okay? Now I'm not forgetting, we need to add some golden hues to this. No problem. I do want to buff this out a little. Now you can use your powder foundation or go into this palette here, and let's use this color. I don't really know the colors because I think I lost the paper they gave me. This is from the, what do you call it? The DYF. This is the crease definer. I'm just going to kind of buff it. Windshield wiper motions all the way up. Let's go back into that color. All right. So there is a definite transition. Let's see what this looks like here. And it looks really nice. Now for the brow bone, we will use the fleshy color here. If you ever want to add a sparkly color, do a matte first. This just kind of covers everything here. Now I'm going to use LA Sand from the Artistry Studio collection. It's nice, sparkly. I'm just going to add it onto my lid here. I'm liking it. Now let's do a black pencil liner. course, all of these is optional. Do the makeup the way you like it for you. Okay, do the next eye. So with the inner part of the eye, do some tight lining. Just so it's not like one, it just kind of makes your eye flow. The trick now is getting them even. I don't know about you guys, but I have uneven eyes, so I'll just use a clean brush. And then I'm looking for my medium concealer. There we go. Just to kind of clean up that outer area. Use a flat brush. Not a lot of product, because then it will be obvious that you cleaned up. There we go. Just use a little. I'm just trying to see here. It's kind of hard because I'm using a small little mirror for this. So if my colors are off too, I'll only see that when I look into the bigger mirror. As I use a recorder on my computer to see this, so like the color isn't great yet, all that stuff. So why not use, where is it? Let's use this and a brush and just add some of that gold right here. On the inner part. Okay. And then let's go back in with, well, actually, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use this one. Looks more fleshy toned. Might give it more of a mocha appearance. It's really how you balance out the colors. And then that almost black, that dark color. And then just finding a way to blend everything. And yeah, I'm using all the same brush. This one. Just need to make sure. Okay, and now let's use that black shadow and tap over the pencil to kind of diffuse it and even sharpen up this line if you need it. I just want to clean up again. Okay, looking good so far. So I am going to use the Artistry Studio Makeup Base Primer because I'm not gonna put on fake lashes. So I'm just going to put the primer on to kind of make them a little bigger. Let it dry, and then we'll put on mascara, okay? But in the meantime, I'll move on to lips. And maybe we can add a little bit more of a golden Let me look in that. Actually, we didn't do highlighter yet. So if you're into highlighter, maybe we can add a little bit of a gold tint to the makeup, like to the eye makeup. How about Moonstone? So actually, I'll just do bronzed and Moonstone and tap right here. Right there. And then just use Moonstone. I mean, I used a baked blush, so it's not like I need a ton of highlight, and then maybe a little on my nose. Yeah, but I'll move on to lips while this is drying. It's looking okay. It's like a decent day makeup that's not overly dramatic. For lips, let's do a Milani retractable liner. Let me see what this one's called. It's called Most Natural, and it really does look natural. Just because the lips are gonna balance out the eye, you don't you don't want you don't want to do a very strong lip with a strong eye. So let's just do something natural. Line everything. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. And I had some chapstick on, so I had to get it off. She's slippery. You can barely tell there's anything on here. So yeah, this is really natural. That's how you know you found your perfect nude color. Using a lip brush, I'm going to use the Melly Sophia. This is her Pretty collection or something like that. Pretty Lip. This is her lip gloss. She has it comes in a dark liner and a light liner. And then this really pretty gloss, and it's peachy. I think it's called Pretty Touch. She is a makeup artist out in the UK. I really love it. She does like these very bronzy, beautiful, simple glam. They are glam. They look very pretty. So everything kind of matches. If you do want a touch more of like to match your eye makeup to your lip, all you have to do is go back to that blush, whatever blush you used, and just tap a little all over, and it's kind of going to just look like it ties in, you know? So that's how you layer your products, if you're ever wondering. Now let's go back and not forget our mascara. So I'm going to use my 3-in-1. Yeah, this is it. 3-in-1. And twist. Just doing a little more. Oh no. Everybody's worst nightmare. So if that does happen to you where you get mascara on your face, don't panic and don't touch it. Now I twisted, so now I'm going to go into the corners here, the wing. There you go. Now, let's do the bottoms. Wonder what you guys think of this look. Let me know. Now, to get that mascara off, go ahead and grab a spoolie, like a disposable spoolie, or a lip brush. This is a disposable. So then you just twist. Oops. Get over there and twist. Actually, I'm going to use a spoolie. Let's see if I can use this. You just touch it and twist, and it should come right off. But you have to let it dry because then it becomes flaky. And it doesn't belong on skin because it's for hair. So there you go. Now I can find the brush that I used, if I find it. And, oh, there we go. And I put this on. So let's do that. And we are good to go. I have way too many brushes for this tutorial. And right there, just cover it up. Nothing happened. Okay, did I miss anything? If you want a little more chocolatiness, so this is really what it looks like. But if you want chocolatey, like more mocha, it's just that you have to remember the froth. Here's a cup of coffee that I have. You know, like some of it froths. You may have cream, whatever it is. So you can't go too crazy with the chocolate brown, but I feel like you could do a really nice smoky if you do a dark mocha. So cafe mocha, this is how I'm envisioning it. It's like hints of the pink, peachy pink skin color and gold and some chocolate. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I will definitely be doing more. And thank you guys for your support. Thank you for watching. If you do recreate this, tag me. I want to see what it looks like. And yeah, with fake lashes, of course. I just don't wear fake lashes during the day. It'll be a very special tutorial, and I usually put them on my models. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Sorry about the background noise again and the fact that my nails weren't done, but I will do better for future videos.